Yeah, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Chosen One with two guns, repping that EmZ Bitch TV. And today we got YNW Melly. Now check it. So, as y'all know, YNW Melly has been locked up for a double homicide, right? A double homicide. But now we got info that his lawyer, which is the same lawyer that Lil Boosie used for his murder trial back in 2011, is saying that it seems like, not 100% fact, he doesn't know if they're going to do this, the judge and the prosecutor, but he said it's looking like they're about to use the lyrics from Murder on My Mind, which was the song that basically made YNW Melly blow up. They're going to use the lyrics from that song in court against him. You feel me? They're gonna take some parts of the lyrics, because I just did a little research before I went on, and I was reading the lyrics. I went to Genius, and I was actually looking at the lyrics. I wanted to see, you know what I'm saying, what they talking about, what it's looking like, and it's looking kind of bad, y'all. It's looking kind of bad. It's looking like it is looking real bad. Like if they end up using these lyrics somehow against him, it's not gonna be a good thing, man. It's not gonna be a good thing. My next thing I'm about to say is, for the rappers that really about that life, like if you rapping this lifestyle, or the lifestyle that you used to do, and you end up going back to it, just know that they will use these lyrics against you in the court of law. They will use it against you. They have no problem doing this. They have no problem. And anything that you say while you're on IG Live, anything that you say on Twitter, any little thing that you say, even on Facebook, social media, period, anything that you say that looks like it could be, even if it was way before your you got caught, before your arrest, they could use it against you, because they look at it like, okay, we're seeing that you are about this life. You feel me? You may have possibly done the crime that you were getting that you've been arrested for. You know what I mean? By looking at the previous stuff that you had said, either on social media or in your rap song, they could really use it against you. Not to say that might be the only thing that could, you know, that could make you lose trial or something like that. Nah, you know what I'm saying? But it's just that little piece of thing that they could use in court, just against you, just to make it look like, okay, maybe this guy probably did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those type of things. Like, they could bring it in court, like, oh, this guy was over here talking this, and now he was talking real gangster. I'm just saying an example. That he was talking real gangster back in 2017, because that's the year he dropped Murder on My Mind, which went platinum in March, which basically just went platinum like a few months ago. And I also read that before he got locked up, he was selling, he was getting 215,000 plays a day on Spotify. Since his arrest, it went double. Now he got 450,000 plays on Spotify a day. So yeah, it's a commotion. It's a big thing. It's a big thing. So yeah, man, y'all rappers gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be mindful of what you say in your rap songs. Yeah, we got the freedom of speech. Yeah, we do. We got freedom of speech. You know, God bless America. But at the end of the day, America could also grab what you said in the freedom of speech and then use it against you later on. You know, like I said before, not to say that this is gonna be what's gonna seal. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna seal the case and get you really, you know, done up. You know what I'm saying, in the court. Not to say that this might be the only thing, but this is something that they could really use against you, as of making you look like a bad guy, as of making the judge or the jury, not the judge or the judge too, but the jury, to convince the jury, hey, maybe this guy really did do this. You know what I'm saying? Because look how he was talking just prior to the murder. Look how he was talking. Oh, look at his video. Let's just say an example. In his video, he might show somebody getting murked or something like that. In close of the actions of the event that happened that day, with the double murder, you know? Because remember, he said that it was a drive-by shooting, right? They were all together in a car, but somehow he didn't get hit, and his other boy didn't get hit. But YNW Sack Chaser and YNW Juvie ended up getting murked. They ended up being the only two getting hit up. But Melly didn't, and the other guy didn't get hit up. You know, so I'm guessing that was one thing that the cops was looking at. And like I said in my prior videos, they use something as like, okay, the cop basically said, this is a drive-by shooting. That's what you're saying, right? Because you're saying it really happened. Like, they drove them to the hospital after they got shot and said, oh, this is a drive-by that just happened. So now the cops, right, what they did was they investigated the hell out of that whole car, right? They was like, we're going to find out that this guy ain't saying the truth or not. They investigated the car down with forensics and everything. Come on, y'all. Y'all already know how it is. Y'all already know how this works. You feel me? Hey, I don't understand, bro. It's 2019, dog. You know what I'm saying? That stuff been on TV. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all gotta know how to do certain stuff. You feel me? Like this been on TV about the forensics and all this stuff. We been know how it goes down. One little drop of blood, one little speck of hair. You smoke a damn cigarette and you finish that shit and you throw it on the street corner. You know what I mean? Wherever maybe that crime happened, and they end up finding that cigarette just with the saliva that's still in the damn bud. They could find out that you was there, and they could find out not only what time were you there, and the day. They could find out the day and the time that you was in that area by the saliva that's in that cigarette butt. I'm just saying an example. You know what I mean? This how deep it is. So I'm just thinking to myself, I could just imagine all the stuff that they got on YNW Melly as far, because remember, they got enough stuff that they went to the judge and said, look, this is what we got. We feel like he did this or this and that. And whatever evidence they brought to the judge made it worth enough. It was worth enough to be able to push the warrant out. Because remember, the only way you can get a warrant for somebody to arrest, the judge has to grant. The judge has to, accept that. You have to provide the judge the evidence to convince him that maybe you did do this crime. Maybe you did. I'm just saying. This is what the boys do to the judge. They go to the judge and be like, look, we have this and this and that. We feel like he probably did it. This is why we feel like he did it. And then the judge then looks at all the paperwork and goes, well, all right, well, boom. Whatever paper he signed some stuff right there. That's it. And then it takes, I think it takes a certain matter of hours to actually execute the warrant. Like, it's a procedure that they go through every time. We've seen this on TV, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We've seen this on TV too many times. In trials and people's trials and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I was saying before, what they used was like an example of, okay, he said it was a drive-by shooting, right? But somehow one of the bullets that killed one of the guys, I think it was Sack Chaser, right? One of the bullets came directly from like the back of his head and came out through the front, something like this. This is what they're saying. A bullet that went into the back of the head came out like this side, which basically is them saying with forensics, is showing that shot came from the back of the head, which means it had to be either the drive-by had to been from the back, like from the back of the car. If it was a drive-by, it had to have been from the back of the car, because the way the bullet went in and how it went out. You know what I'm saying? It's the little stuff like that they was able to basically pinpoint certain stuff of what happened that day. That's all I'm saying. As far as why the police did what they did and picked up YNW Melly, this is the type of evidence that they're bringing against him. You know what I'm saying? You're innocent until proven guilty, right? So YNW Melly is innocent right now until proven guilty. But I don't look at it like that. I don't look at it like that. To me, when they come get you, it's like you're basically guilty until you're proven innocent, because he's locked up. He's locked up right now. You feel me? He can't get out. He gotta sit there. You know what I'm saying? He innocent or not, he still got to sit there. If this man ends up being innocent, you know what I'm saying? You know how crazy this is going to be. For this man to sit there all that time and still be innocent, it had really been a drive-by shooting and the cops over here trying to lock him up because he's young and rich. You know what I'm saying? This could easily happen also, you know? But this is, like I said, this is the bad thing about certain lyrics that you use in your raps. You got to be careful, you know? And the crazy thing about it, in the song Murder on My Mind, right? What the odds of the fact that what he was saying on that song was about accidentally killing a friend? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. The song is basically about accidentally killing a friend. This is what they're going to use against him. One thing, I'm not saying this is the only thing. Remember, they got hella forensic files, forensic evidence that they're going to use on him. Like, look, he said, this is an example. They could be like, well, they could start talking to the jury. Well, he said that this happened at this time and it went down this way. We found out by security cameras on the corner. We found out by evidence on his cell phone. We found out by evidence in Sack Chaser phone or Juby's phone or the other guy's phone that this must have happened around this time and not this time. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's little stuff like that they're bringing. They're gonna bring everything that they got, bro. You know what I'm saying? This guy, like I said, he's rich and he's young and he's black. You feel me? They don't want us to make it to the bag that young and us out here shining. Because why Melly was shining. Melly is something different. You know what I'm saying? Melly, they were saying Melly was like the newer version of Young Thug. You feel me? This guy could dress his ass off and he really could sing. He really got good songs. He could sing and he could rap. He really, really was nice with it. Like, this guy was going to blow it up really, really big. You feel me? So, there you have it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? YNW Melly, lawyer, which happened to be the same lawyer that Boosie had back in the day, back in 2011, is the one fighting for his freedom. You feel me? What other lawyer is good to get, y'all? Think about it. That was the best move he could have done. Oh, let me go get Lil Boosie, lawyer from back in the day. You feel me? That he actually ended up beating this murder case. Remember? Lil Boosie was sitting on death row at one point for a long time. He was on death row for the real death row. Not Suge Knight death row, the real death row. Shout out to Boosie. You feel me? And he beat that. He beat it, bro. He beat it. So Melly like, let me get that lawyer. As he should. Let me get that lawyer, fam. What's up with that lawyer? Let me get the numbers, y'all. Let me get. Oh yeah. That's that guy that one Boosie case back in the day, right? Yo, let me get him. You got the money. You got the bag. Man, let me get that lawyer, bro. You feel me? EmZ 100. Yeah, what up? Hope y'all liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, smash that like button, and drop them comments. Also, for those who want to show love and support the EmZ TV, there's Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo located in the description box in every video. Chosen one, 2 guns, EmZ. Don't forget the TV 100.